It was a sunny school day when Dwayne made a big mistake during lunch break. He loved wrestling and wanted to try a move he saw on TV. He put his classmate in a sleeper hold move. But it went wrong. The boy passed out right there on the school ground and did not wake up quickly. The school called the police and ambulance. Everyone was scared and worried. Dwayne didn't know how to break the move. It was a very sad moment. Dwayne's dad came to school fast to help. He woke the boy up. The others watched with big eyes. No one was sure if the boy would be okay. Dwayne loved wrestling so much. He used to act like a wrestler at home too. He would play fights and even make shows with his friends. He asked friends to be guests in his TV show. He used a toy mic and laughed as he talked like a real star. But the lunch mistake changed things. After the school lunch accident, people wanted to know more about Dwayne's family. His love for wrestling came from his father and grandfather, who were both wrestlers. His dad was Rocky Johnson. He was the first black wrestling champion in many places. Dwayne saw him travel for matches and fight in many big rings. Dwayne's grandfather was Peter Mavia. He was from Samoa and was called a chief. He was also a big star in wrestling and won many fights in his time. Because his dad was a wrestler, the family moved to many new homes. They lived in 38 states. Life was hard, but Dwayne learned a lot from these trips. Sometimes the family had little money, but his dad worked hard to make things better. Dwayne watched him and learned the value of hard work and never giving up. He did not see his dad every day, but when he went on trips with him, Dwayne felt happy. He watched matches and dreamed of being like his father one day. Dwayne's father took him to the gym often. Dwayne started going when he was 5. He watched big men lift heavy weights and wanted to do the same. He loved the smell, the sounds, and the looks of the gym. It made him feel strong just being there. He wanted to grow big and be like the men he saw. By age 13, Dwayne started lifting weights. His dad showed him how. He gave Dwayne a light bar first, then slowly added more until he got stronger. Dwayne grew bigger and stronger in high school, but he also got into fights. At age 15, he made a bad choice. He wrote a fake check and got arrested. His parents were very upset. Dwayne saw their sad faces and felt bad. He then promised himself to stop making trouble and to be a better son. But the next day, he still got into a fight at school. The fight ended with the other boy passing out. Dwayne was kicked out of school for 2 weeks. When he came back, Dwayne walked into the teacher's room without asking. The teacher told him to leave. Dwayne acted rude and tried to scare him. That night, Dwayne felt bad for what he did. The next day, he went to the teacher, looked him in the eye, and said sorry while holding out his hand. The teacher looked at his hand, then smiled and said, "Thank you." He asked Dwayne to join the football team. It was a new start for Dwayne's school life. Joining the team changed Dwayne's life. He had a new goal. He trained hard in both football and school. He listened to his coach and worked with care. Coach Quick helped Dwayne stay out of trouble. He slowly became a better student and a good player. His strong body and quick feet helped him on the field. By his last school year, Dwayne was a football star. He was one of the best players. He was asked to join the Miami team with a free scholarship. Dwayne started college full of hope. The Miami football team was happy to have him. He was big, fast, and ready to show what he could do on the field. But during his first season, something bad happened. He fell hard and hurt his shoulder badly. He needed surgery and had to stop playing for a long time. Dwayne felt sad and lost. He could not play football, and he did not go to class. He sat at home in Florida doing nothing and feeling very low. After some time, the coach called him. His name was Coach Erickson. He asked Dwayne to return to Miami and talk. The coach was not happy with him. Coach Erickson told Dwayne that he had made a big mistake. He had to go to all classes and training. If not, he would lose his free college spot. Dwayne listened and started to change. He went to every class. He watched games from the side. He worked hard every day to get strong again. To prove he went to class, Dwayne had to get a note from each teacher every day. It was hard, but he did it. He didn't want to lose his chance. Over time, he got better and became a strong part of the team again. In his third year, he was chosen as a leader and was ready to play full-time. Dwayne finished college in 1995. He studied crime and the body. He also met Danny there, who later became his wife. School gave him new hope. After college, Dwayne moved to Canada to play football. He joined a team named the Stampeders. But he did not stay long, only 2 months. He lived in a small room and had no money. He ate plain food and walked to practice. After getting cut from the team, he felt very sad and lost. He went back to Florida and talked with his family. He told them he wanted to be a wrestler. He still had a deep love for the ring and the sport. At first, his dad was not happy. He knew wrestlers had hard lives. But he said yes if Dwayne worked very hard and gave his best every day. Dwayne started training with his dad. At home, they worked on moves and learned how to talk to fans. His dad showed him how to stand and speak well. He also trained his body every day. He ran, lifted things, and ate lots of good food. He gave all his time to be ready for his first show fight. Dwayne's dad called an old friend named Pat. Pat worked for WWE and came to see him train. He liked what he saw and gave Dwayne a chance. He joined a smaller league first. He used the name Rocky Maivia, which came from both his dad and grandfather. This was the start of his ring name. His first shows were small. The crowds were little and he earned only $20 each time. But people liked him, and he was full of energy. In 1996, WWE gave Dwayne a big chance. He joined a large show called Survivor Series in New York at Madison Square Garden with many fans. He was brave and fast in the ring. He became the last man still standing in the match. People saw he had talent and could become a true star. With his strong body and big smile, Dwayne was not easy to forget. Even though he was new, many started to talk about him after the big show. Even though Dwayne made a strong start in WWE, many fans did not like his first name, Rocky Maivia. They thought it was not real and shouted at him. People held signs saying, "Rocky sucks," and booed when he came out. He smiled on the outside, but deep inside, those reactions hurt his heart. Instead of quitting, Dwayne worked harder. He listened to fans and made a new plan. He wanted to change and become a stronger and better star. He decided to use a shorter name, The Rock. With this new name came a new style. He spoke with fun and made the crowd laugh and cheer. He would raise his eyebrow and say funny lines. He called himself the People's Champ. Slowly, fans who once disliked him started to love him. The Rock used jokes and big moves in the ring. His fast talk and smart words helped him stand out. The fans now waited for his next match. The Rock began to lead many fights. He battled big stars like Stone Cold and Triple H. He won the crowd with power and charm. He became one of the top men in WWE. He got cheers, belts, and fans. He held the championship many times and gave great shows. With each fight, his name grew. He was not just a strong man, but also funny and quick. He showed that wrestling could also have fun. The Rock also joined funny shows on WWE. One time, he and Mankind made people laugh with a talk about his past and old friends. That show got one of the highest scores on TV. People loved seeing this fun side of wrestling, and The Rock's name became even bigger. By now, he was not just a wrestler. He became a true star in homes across the world. People of all ages knew who The Rock was. In 2001, The Rock left the ring for some time. He wanted to try new things like acting. But fans missed him and waited for him to return. He came back again for big events like WrestleMania. He had fights with wrestlers like John Cena that made WWE history. His last big run was in 2016. After that, he left the ring for good. But people still said he was one of the best wrestlers ever. The Rock's famous line, "Lay the smackdown," became a hit. It was even used as the name of a long-running wrestling show. He also set records in WWE. He was the first to win the main title 7 times. Many fans still cheer when they hear his name. Even wrestlers like Hulk Hogan and John Cena said he was a true great. The Rock became the face of wrestling for a new time. After leaving wrestling, The Rock began to act. His first role was on a show where he played his own dad. Later, he played a fighter in a space show on TV. Then, he got a small part in a film called The Mummy Returns. It was a big hit. People wanted to see more of him, and he got a new part as the star. The new film was The Scorpion King. It made lots of money, and he was paid very well. People started to call him a real movie star after this role. Next, he acted in a movie with funny and hard scenes. Then he played a strong policeman in a town full of problems. He was both tough and kind. He worked in action films and some kids' movies. One was called Tooth Fairy. In it, he wore wings and helped children, which made people laugh. Soon, he joined the Fast and Furious films. He played a strong cop. The big fight with Vin Diesel made the movie very exciting and a big success. The Rock also worked on TV. He showed up in shows for kids and made them smile. One time, he mixed a famous man with a strong comic hero. He became famous for being funny and kind. TV shows wanted him to be their host. He was the face of big events like Kids' Choice Awards. One of the shows he made was about football. It was on every week and told the story of a player who helps others with money and life choices. In some movies, Dwayne played old true stories. Others were about big problems like floods or fights, where he had to save people from danger. He also acted in comedy shows with stars like Kevin Hart. They worked well together and made people laugh all around the world. With actor Zac Efron, he made a beach movie. They ran, trained, and made fun scenes together. People saw a strong bond between them. In 2016, The Rock was named the sexiest man alive. That same year, he began work on a remake of a famous story called Jumanji with big stars. Fans enjoyed the new Jumanji movie. It made lots of money and let people see his fun side. He worked with friends and made a good team. Now he was not only a wrestler but also a top movie name. He could be strong, funny, or kind in films, and people loved to watch him. After he became a movie star, Dwayne never stopped working hard. He wakes up every day at 4 o'clock in the morning to train at the gym with heavy weights. He works out for 1 to 2 hours. He lifts weights and runs to stay strong. He says the gym keeps him happy and gives him a good start to each day. He trains with a plan. He does big moves like squats and presses. He also runs to stay fit. The gym helps him think clearly and feel powerful inside. Dwayne lives in Florida with his family. His home is in a quiet place. He loves being with his daughters and often shares nice moments with them online. He has 3 girls. Simone is his first child. She is now older and wants to work in the same sport her father did, professional wrestling like WWE. His younger daughters, Jasmine and Tiana, love to play with him. Dwayne says his kids are the most important part of his life, and he smiles when with them. Even with fame and money, Dwayne stays humble. He remembers his past, the hard times, and how his family had little food or money years ago. He likes to tell people to stay strong, be kind, and never quit. Dwayne says feeling thankful and working hard helped him become who he is today. He often talks to young people. He says they must believe in themselves. He shares his life story to show that good things come from hard work and care. People call Dwayne the people's champ because he touches so many lives. He uses strong words to help others feel brave and full of hope. He is not just a star in movies or wrestling. He is also a role model. Others look up to him for his care, hard work, and helping heart. He shows that being strong is not just muscle. It is being there for others, being honest, and using your voice to do good in the world.